New tonight, we are looking into the military mission that's happening right now in our midst. The U.S. Coast Guard is the only military branch within the Department of Homeland Security. Members help watch the waters along the Texas coast. They're in charge of everything from commerce to search and rescue operations. Well, today, people got a glimpse of the type of boats and the type of equipment that the U.S. Coast Guard uses. It was part of Transportation Week involving the Port of Beaumont. 12 News reporter Amelia White is live at the port tonight.
Jordan, the Port of Beaumont is the largest petrochemical port in the U.S., and one of the Coast Guard's duties is to protect the ships that come in and out. All along the Texas coast, members of the U.S. Coast Guard watch the water every day. In our region, that means being vigilant to protect our ports and the ships that come in and out of the Sabine Station waterway.
It's the largest petrochemical port in the nation, and we do our job here to prevent and respond to any emergencies, calls, and protect the ships that go in and out.
This week, for the first time, the Coast Guard Sabine Station joined the Port of Beaumont for a show and tell. It all coincides with Transportation Week.
Boating safety is very important to the Coast Guard. We do a lot of recreational boarding patrols and safety zones. Checking life jackets is very important. People wear life jackets and have all their safety equipment on board. And we do a lot of that here at the station. Executive
Petty Officer Connor Marshall gave people the chance to see 4 different boats in the Houston Station's helicopter. The Sabine Station covers from the Port of Beaumont to about 50 miles past the opening of the Sabine River into the Gulf. They also tackle emergencies like this oil rig fire at the Sabine Pass Shipyard that happened back in February. This was their reaction back then.
It was a little different, just a little more challenging as far as where we were going to pick up each the people on the jacking rig and then how we were going to get them off the rig safely.
The Coast Guard was able to rescue 9 workers who say they were lucky to be alive.
Only way off for them was to call a helicopter. We went actually to the scene. There was no ladders to get them down. We couldn't use the cranes. So we notified the air station and they responded within about 30 minutes.
The Coast Guard rescues stretch along the Texas coast from Galveston to Port Aransas to even the border. Marshall says it's important to share their mission.
It's important to get the public involved.
And the Coast Guard also hosts educational events at public fairs, parades, and festivals. I'm live tonight at the Port of Beaumont. Amelia White, 12 News.